Matsalane Mamabolo, South Africa's most successful soccer writer.
You Pirates fans were looking for Rulani to come. You guys are unrealistic. Rulani Mokoena, Pirates.
3 times winner of Premiership Soccer Writer of the Year and 3 times winner of the Sports Writer of the Year. Every day he takes you inside SA Soccer, exclusive to omniaudio.africa. Weekdays, 9:30 a.m.
Sports, break it down. Africa's premier sports destination.
Yeah, just wanted to talk to you. I mean, a big match coming up, World Cup qualifier, South Africa against Lesotho. It's Lesotho against South Africa, actually, in Bloemfontein. Just how ready are Lesotho for this match?
We are always ready. When we host matches anywhere in the world, we always make sure that we do quickly in the preparations. And then today it's almost the finishing touches. We are hitting the final run.
Yes.
People will be checking the list if we are done already, and we are there.
Yeah.
The team's preparations have been fantastic. I think even today they'll be just doing the finishing touches, filling the pitch,
yes.
And we'll be ready to go.
It's this whole, you're playing this match against South Africa in Bloemfontein in South Africa because of the issues of stadium matters. How inconvenient is that for Lesotho to not be playing at home in front of your home fans?
It is very inconveniencing us. In what sense? In the sense that, people, South African people, many of them are xenophobic in nature. And funny, even those who have roots in Lesotho are equally xenophobic about this whole thing.
Yeah.
They feel, I don't know, that mentality.
Yes.
But nonetheless, we will soldier on. We will play in accordance with what we have planned. We will do everything in accordance with that. But it's not easy because our people, one, they have to go across the border just to get their tickets. Even if they want to do them in advance, they have to go across the border. That one, it's a huge inconvenience, however way you look at it.
Yeah, but how so? Because this is your match. Wasn't there a way for you guys to sell the tickets at home?
No. If we were going to say we buy tickets and then say we place them there, closer to them, you know what risk we would have fallen into? That we may have bought more tickets than people will subscribe to and buy.
Yeah.
Or we would under provide and then be criticized for this and that.
Yeah.
So in this, I think, look, they have organized themselves into small groups.
Yeah.
So one goes, buys the bulk, and then they stand there and they're okay.
Yeah.
Then the other goes, buys a bulk, then they do exactly. So it's inconveniencing again because look at the VIP allocation. Nobody can get them in the city except for the stadium.
Sure. Yeah.
So that means you have to drive all the way from Bloemfontein or find somebody in Bloemfontein who can actually buy them for you.
Yeah. It's like you say, it's a serious continental problem because as Lesotho, you are not the only country that's struggling in terms of the stadium to play at home. What is it that you as Lesotho FA and the government are doing to try and remedy this? Because I remember in the past you could play at your home stadium, but how are you working around this? Because there's going to be other qualifiers coming up, just playing away. How are you trying to sort this issue of making sure you have a venue that's FIFA approved so the people can watch their national team at home?
We're doing the best we can. In this fashion, I can't build a stadium.
Sure. No.
Somebody has to build a stadium. Now, if that somebody in the process of having to build a stadium is not building a stadium, is not even communicating,
Sure. Yeah.
I feel lost out.
Yeah.
But it's okay, it's fine. They promised that the stadium will be ready. When is it? In 2026.
Okay.
I believe because they say.
Yes.
So I believe because they say. I have no reason to to doubt, even though I have my doubts.
Yes, no, I get you. I
But
get you.
then, if they're going to build in 2026, they'll build in 2026.
Yeah.
Um, but I really, really hope and pray that the stadium will be ready, because it's inconveniencing not only me, it's affecting livelihoods.
Yeah, in
The
a big
people
way.
in South Africa are benefiting over
From your
games
match,
of
yes,
the
yes.
Lesotho. That's the problem.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
talking of
Yeah.
benefiting, there's this whole issue. I mean, you've heard Nigeria even saying why when Lesotho are playing in South Africa, they feel exactly that the advantage is taken away from Lesotho, and they as an opponent are feeling, oh, South Africa are having an advantage. How easy or how hard was it for you guys to make the decision to bring this match to South Africa when possibly you could have taken to what would have been a neutral venue?
Which one? At what cost?
Yeah.
You see, if the country, or if our country was assisting us in terms of air tickets and stuff like that, just like the other countries are being assisted,
Yeah.
then I would say maybe we could opt for a particular, what do you call this, country to go to, not to play in South Africa.
Yeah.
You see, but because that's not the case,
Sure.
we have to find the money to go and play everywhere. We've got to do this, and flying to play one match and then flying across to some other place. Um,
It's costly, yeah.
to me, comprehend. We went to play Morocco. In Morocco,
In
we
Morocco.
hosted it in Morocco
We saw that, yes.
because then we were playing. CAR was hosting us in Morocco too.
Yeah.
So these things are tough, but you have to do what you have to do. You have to go and play.
Yes, yeah.
Um, Maybe Kev should say, look, for the next upcoming games, those countries that do not have stadium to host such matches should probably not be allowed to enroll. So then it exerts political pressure onto the countries that are not having those things, their government,
Yes,
so that
yes.
their government will say, we are not going to miss two, two offerings. If we miss this one, then we can't afford to miss the
The
second
next one.
offering. In other
Yes.
words, for the 2027 AFCON, if we miss this one, then we have a problem.
Yeah. And I mean, it affects the team itself. I mean, you guys
Yeah.
are pretty competitive. We saw it. You got points in against Nigeria. If you were at home, surely that confidence of playing at home. You've got the backing of your fans. Then the players just get more confident. Looking at this match and looking at how the table is, there's also this whole the big elephant in the room. Teboho Mokoena playing against you guys, suspended. FIFA are not saying anything. Have you, as Lesotho, heard anything from FIFA about that issue?
Not going to play. We can play him if we think we are bluffing. Teboho is not going to play. That I know. But
He's,
if you want to try me,
yeah,
put him in the field and see what will happen. Because you can't, as South Africans, think this should happen.
yeah,
What if the same thing happens to your team one day? Do you want FIFA then
yeah.
to act in your favor?
No,
No,
that's
let's try and balance this whole thing.
yeah. So that's
Let's try and balance this whole thing and
so.
say,
Mhm.
come again? You're cutting?
Sure. No, I was just saying. I mean, he played against you guys in the first match, and he should have been suspended. The rules are clear. South Africa should lose their points. Yes, Lesotho did not protest in time, as they say. But I'm asking, have you guys had anything in terms of that from FIFA? Are they saying anything about that first match? Not even looking ahead to this one coming up.
No. They haven't said anything. Our actions are aiming to trigger FIFA to respond and tell us, uh, um, is it right? Is it proper that people play defaulters at will? Is it proper?
Yeah.
So if FIFA, if it communicates today and says, yeah, we have deducted the points, then we will look at it and say, okay, that's good. The points are deducted.
Yeah.
No more fighting and everything.
Yeah.
But if they don't, we will have to remind FIFA about how to apply their own regulations.
Rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, look, I mean, we'll wait and see, because even here at home, we're waiting to hear, because it's, the rules are clear. You use
I know you guys. I know what you are waiting for. You guys are simply waiting for FIFA to say no, don't deduct points. But I'm saying to you, do you love the sport?
No. Listen, I think you're speaking to the wrong person. I know the rules. The
No, I'm
rules
saying
say
a majority of your people.
Yeah, no. And look, I mean, it's football fans. Football fans are going to look at what favors them. But the reality of the rules is we fielded a guy who should not have been fielded, and there should be a suspension. The rules are clear. 3 points taken away, given to Lesotho, 3 goals win. It's what it is. And, then you go and play as South Africa, try to win your remaining matches. And I think that's what everybody will look at it. It's like, oh, you qualified fair and square. But at the moment, we are all waiting, yes. Let FIFA decide. They are not deciding. It's that. But in terms of playing...
Nothing against your people. I would do the same if I were them too. The World Cup, it's too much at stake.
Yeah.
There's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of money. There's a lot of, opportunities if your team starts playing in a World Cup.
Yeah.
The players, exposure and stuff like that.
Yes.
So I'll do the same. I'm not against them. But my question, in my own serenity, I will say, hey, but if one day another team plays a defaulter, and playing defaulters becomes a norm in football.
Yeah.
What is our football? Isn't it akin to match fixing?
It's exactly that. It's true. It's. Look, I mean, as I say,
it is. So,
you as Lesotho, the story is you didn't protest in time, but like you say, I know that in the FIFA rules, it gives FIFA.
No, but what does the regulation?
That's where I'm going. That FIFA themselves know
it
that
has to
they
do with
can,
summarily.
Yes, they can, they should. That's what's surprising everybody.
They have to affect the law, summarily.
Something that happened in July, and we are now going into September. But not
in July, in March.
The match was in March. When we played in Polokwane.
Yeah.
Now, in terms of team readiness away from the politics of it, how are Mokoena? How ready are the boys? I'm saying, how are Mokoena in terms of on the pitch? How ready are they for this match?
No, they are motivated.
Yeah.
They're motivated. The fact that they're playing against all this, for me, if I was still in my playing years, I would say, let's do it today. And if FIFA is bound now to give us our 3 points, then we'll be a step closer to what everybody wants.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah. Ntate Mohapi, thank you so much for your time, and all the best for the match at the weekend.
All the best for you too, my brother. May the best prepared team win, not the one that is probably taking advantage of kindness and whatever.
Yeah, no. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Sure. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that was Mr. Mokosi Mohapi. He's the General Secretary of Lesotho Football Association. You heard him there. There's issues clearly. A lot of us were thinking just because Lesotho are playing us, hosting us in Bloemfontein and Lesotho, it's very close. But there's clearly issues. The tickets, he's talking about the issue that supporters of Lesotho are unable to get the tickets. They have to cross over to Bloemfontein, which I find very strange, because I was just thinking it's their home match. They can sell their own tickets, but clearly it's not something that's easy for them to do. And then it's you can sense Lesotho are still livid at what happened in Polokwane Peter Mokaba Stadium. The fact that we as South Africa played a player who was suspended, Teboho Mokoena, and they need FIFA to get the 3 points, give it to Lesotho, which is what the rules say. But there's that little gap where, because Lesotho had not protested in time, there's a feeling the case should go. But I tend to agree with him. It's it's the regulation. If you play a player who is not supposed to play, the rules say you lose the 3 points, and that's what should happen. But if you follow South African football, you'll remember that just recently we had that similar case in the PSL. Points were not deducted. Instead, there was a fine. Would FIFA do that? I think they would be going against their own rules. For me, I think FIFA should just make up their mind, even before these matches go on, take the 3 points away from Bafana Bafana, and Bafana Bafana, then we go out there, we win the matches, we can win all our remaining matches, we'll still qualify without those 3 points. It's just what it should be. But yeah, it's a big match coming up. Lesotho against Bafana Bafana at the Free State Stadium. Will there be a packed crowd? It sounds like there won't be a lot of Lesotho fans, but let's hope that the South Africans will go out there in their numbers, fill up the stadium, give the team some encouragement. We want Bafana Bafana to win, so that when we then host Nigeria at the same stadium on Tuesday, we go into that match very confident, because that's going to be a tough match. Nigeria are playing Rwanda on Saturday. They want to win that one. Come here, and you've seen their squad. They've picked up their strongest squad, made up of players who play in the top leagues in Europe, whereas our squad is generally local players. But I believe, and Coach Hugo Bruce has said it, we have the team to can win that match. Let's see how it goes.